Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and at long last welcome to PGA Tour 2K23. I really cannot wait to dive right into my first ever round on the game and give you guys my honest initial thoughts. But before we do tee off, a huge shout out to 2K who kindly gifted me the Tiger Woods edition of the game. I do truly appreciate it. So far, all's what I have done in the game is the swing tutorials, the swing lessons, completed them very much and such the same as PGA Tour 2K21. Didn't notice anything different or anything new there. And we also calibrated my swing, and the only thing I noticed different there was the brand new training facility. Fantastic facility. I do believe it was designed by Arctic Fury. Brand new menu and HUD, as you can clearly see here. It looks a lot more cleaner, certainly more professional and attractive, and I do think it highlights the information a lot better. I am going to be using the default clubs that you start off with in the game. I've not even looked at the clubs. I couldn't even tell you what clubs I'm using. Standard golf ball. There's going to be no attributes on my golf ball. It's just a bog standard ball. My character customization and the clothes I'm wearing. I did briefly customize my character. Probably doesn't look exactly like me. I made my height and my build. The only disappointing thing I did notice about the character customization was the lack of hairstyle options. This definitely isn't how my hair looks. Probably 10 years ago, 15 years ago, but certainly not now. There wasn't really other options I fancied. So, yeah, let's get right into this, guys. I'm really excited to tee off here. Let's have a look at the course details. We are going to be playing Old Marina Golf Club. This is an official course. Let's check out the details. Down the left-hand side, you have rate this course, favourite this course, report course, or view designer, which are greyed out. I can only assume this course was designed on PC. I think if it was on PS5, we would be able to access the designer's information. Leaderboard and distances, as you can see, course information, par 70, it's an 18-hole course. Default conditions, which we will be playing on, fairways are firm, greens are firm, the green speeds are medium fast, 7.5, weather is overcast, and time of day is dawn. Where are we? Let's have a look at the tee options. There are 4 tee options. We will be playing from the blue tees, which are playing 7,071 yards, and as always, pin set number 1. Now, like I say, this is going to be my first ever round on the game. I will be playing on master swing difficulty. That's something I played probably 90% of the time, unless I was playing my own society on PGA Tour 2K21. I will give you guys my initial thoughts, but if you are new to the channel, guys, please make sure to smash the subscribe button for more PGA Tour 23 content, and if you are enjoying the video, please leave a like. So let's begin our first ever round and tee off. Wow, look how quickly that loaded up. So straight away the game certainly loads up quicker. Well, on PlayStation 5 anyway. There's my caddy. You do have caddy options. You can just, there's no attributes to the caddies. You just pick the caddy you think you like the look of. 6 mile per hour wind. The only thing I have selected is the arch type. I do hope I'm pronouncing that properly. I have went with rhythm, to my knowledge. If you're not hitting perfect, say you're hitting grey fast and grey slows, it kind of just lessens the punishment. So 6 mile per hour wind, 274 yards. First swing off PGA Tour 2K23. Let's see how it goes and let the good times roll.
Oh, you hit that one well.
There's a tiny fast. It's comfortably going to find the centre off the fairway. 101% power. Nice firm bounce there.
Okay, this is about
So that is going to leave me 155 yards, up 18 feet. Right hand side's all the information. My 8 iron, sorry, carries 157. So I'm actually going to apply a good bit of backspin here. Play the wind. And let's see if we can find the dance floor here. There's a perfect, really good swing line as well. It's firm green, so this should run out pretty well for me. That's a fantastic approach shot, and wow, pretty surprised at how quickly that ball sat down.
This one's for bird.
Green speeds are 157. Little bit of break from right to left here. He's going outside right of the cup. We've got the weight. Wow, what a start, guys. Our first ever hole on Master Swing difficulty, our first ever round, should I say, on PGA Tour 2K23, and we do kick things off with a birdie. Long may it continue. So, down 33 feet, 8 mile per hour wind. Oh, I'm going to be really in between clubs here, but do you know what? I think 6 iron gets there. I really do. I think 6 iron is going to get there. We'll play the wind and the slope and the green. Oh, there's a grey slow. That is going to be way punished. Probably going to kick into the bunker. In fact, it just lands right in the bunker. And this is something I'm really looking forward to finding out. I do believe that chip shots, and especially in and around the green, all these shots are a lot more difficult now. Is that the shortest splash I have? Certainly can't putt it. So 34 yards, 21. I'm going to apply full loft, full backspin, and I think I need to pull this back just to the fringe there. Ball's going to shoot out to the left. So this is going to be a partial. Oh, that came out. That came out a lot better than what it suggested. Maybe I hit it too hard as well. But we could be looking at our first bogey. Let's see if we can chip this in. I'm just going to apply full backspin. This is going to be difficult because, wow, the thing I noticed straight away is I'm hardly pulling back on the club. And it's vibrating. There's a very fast. That's going to miss on the left edge. Distance was good though. So sadly that is going to be a birdie bogey start. And we are going to drop back to level par. My character's hair certainly doesn't look like me. But hole number 3. Downhill par 4, 3 mile per hour wind. Fairway is going to kick from left to right. Tiny fast. But as you can see, that really doesn't do anything to me. Once again, we do find the fairway in regulation.
Nicely done.
But I must admit, the graphics do look a lot more cleaner and crisper. There certainly is a tiny graphical upgrade. Probably YouTube doesn't do it justice. The one thing I have noticed though, my character looks a lot dark. You can't really make my face out. I wish it was a little bit clearer, especially when you're playing as a pro. So 125, 111. No, that's not going to get there. So we're just going to apply full backspin. Slope at my feet's going to take me left. Wind's going to bring me back round. See if we can land this close. We do get it perfect. I only got 95% power though.
Bounce to the left.
So that does come up a little bit short.
Nice stroke. We're on the green.
But delighted to get the
Well,
perfect.
let's get a birdie and get out of here. What do you say?
This is a pretty straightforward putt. Let's see if we can drain it.
It's getting there.
We've got the weight. Oh, that turned a lot more to the left than I gave it credit for.
A little tap putt here.
I think that beads weren't truly accurate there on my first putt. So birdie, bogey par. I am level par. So far so good. This is a beautiful looking course, by the way. Love the scenery out with the course as well. So I'm going to take this down the right hand side, let the wind bring me back. There's another perfect. That's comfortably going to set up my second shot into this green. I'm sure we can reach this in 2 now. 235 yards. Oh, 3 wood. 5 wood is 218. Let's have a look at our yardage chart. What is it to the front? Yeah, we can hit this. 6 mile per hour wind. I'm just going to apply a tiny bit of fade here. Slope at my feet's going to take me right, combined with the wind. Tiny fast. Yardage should be pretty good here. That needs to get up. Yeah, it's comfortably going to kick on. This could set up our first ever eagle opportunity. It's pin high, probably going to be about a 20-foot putt. 21 feet. A lot of movement from right to left here. This would put me to 2 under, like John says. I've pushed my putt line there. Not the best of putt lines. Wow, my read was way off. I think the beads break a lot more than on PGA Tour 2K21. I really need to tighten up my putt line. So I do move back to 1 under par.
Let's see how close we can get this one.
Hole number 5, short par 3. Playing 148 yards into that 6 mile/hour wind, down 11 feet. I think my 9-iron is going to be bang on, you know, with these firm conditions. Looking to land this at the front of the green and let it kick up towards the pin. There's a slow, and I felt that. Once again, we are going to find the bunker. No, it holds up in the heavy rough. Now, this is going to be a horrible shot.
And second shot.
Like, to me, I don't think a pro would chip this. I think it'd more of a pitch. But I'm going to play it. 25. I think this just needs to land on the fairway and hopefully releases out. I have applied a lot of backspin here. There's a par shot. Didn't play that well. And once again, it's probably going to be a bogey. Let's see if we can chip this one in. Like I say, look at that. I'm hardly pulling back on the analog stick. It's very difficult. Oh, very fast. And that has really rocketed on. Could be looking at double bogey here. Let's see if we can get a better putt line.
Could be a good one.
Wow.
Ooh, I wish I could have given
I just don't know if I'm totally misreading the greens or if these beads, as in PGA Tour 2K21, are not as accurate as they should be. So we move to one over. It's an up and down round. That is the only thing with the rhythm arch type. You do lose a little bit of distance off the tee, but I would rather be accurate. There's a perfect, 101%.
Looks like this one's
I should
safe.
kick left on the fairway. That's going to leave me nothing more. I was going to say a wedge. It is a wedge. 141. Oh, that's not going to get there. 9-iron should, though. It's a 23 feet elevation. Applying a little bit of backspin, playing the wind. Anything right at the pin should be decent here. Tiny slow. This may get a firm bounce out, though. One thing I do notice is it seems to me that the balls sit down a lot quicker after the initial bounce than on PGA Tour 2K21. But gameplay, I would say, is really much improved, to be honest. This is my first round on Master Swing difficulty. I know I'm +1. I think it's far less punishing, the off perfects, than PGA Tour 2K21. That could well be down to the arch type I am using. Let's see if we can make a putt. There's a better putt line. This time, totally misread that. It turned late though.
Par putt coming out.
Let's see if we can convert this for the par save. So, 1 over through 6 at Old Marina Golf Club. But to be honest, my early impressions are far superior than I expected, given all the recent news on the game. Certainly enjoying it and absolutely excited to get my teeth into this game, especially career mode and society events. There's a perfect. I am finding it slightly more difficult to get a straighter swing line than what I did on PGA Tour 2K21. But the pleasing thing is I am hitting a few perfects.
Smart shot.
It's another par 5 we should be able to reach into. 3-wood should be good. Pardon me, just going to apply a little bit of fade. There's a perfect. This ball should kick left. I didn't expect to go as far right as that. There is the kick left. And it is going to give me a chip-in opportunity from the fringe. So let's pull it back. Full backspin. Play the break in the green. But I still just can't get my head around how little I need to pull the analog stick back to get the desired weight. It was a very fast. So the short game straight away is far more difficult, far more punishing. And this is no gimme here. We do pick up that's our third birdie of the round. It is our third birdie of the round. We do get back to level par. 3 bogeys.
Good job. Scores coming down to even par.
I think one was a
Best of
double
luck
bogey.
getting it close on this one.
And 3 birdies. Hole number 8, downhill par 3. I think 5 would comfortably reach us there. Once again, just going to shape this a little bit of fade. Full backspin. And let's see if we can set up another birdie opportunity on the dance floor. There's a grey fast. I pushed it right though, so it's probably going to cancel it out. I don't think this will sit down though. There is a good run out in there. Ball physics are pretty good. They're better than I expected. I just think things are sitting down a little bit too quickly though, especially on firm conditions. So 23 feet, down 4 inches. This ball surely turns from right to left gradually. It's a good putt line. Surely has the legs. Oh, that's turned a lot more than I gave it credit for. Probably didn't hit it firm enough either. But it is another solid par. If I can get level par on my first ever round on Master Swing difficulty, I'll be pretty impressed. But this, it really is a fantastic golf course. For me, the water looks much improved than on PGA Tour 2K21. So let's try and find the centre of the fairway. That wind will shift me from left to right ever so slightly.
That sounded good.
It's another perfect. I don't think the wind affects you as much as what PGA Tour 2K21 did. But like I say, this is just my first round. My initial thoughts on the game. 168 up 13, 157. I'm going to hit 157, full top spin, and try and run this up from the front of the green. There's a perfect. It needs to go. Oh, early your yardage calculation was way off there. Way off.
Well, unfortunately, we missed the
I
green.
really expected that to land at the front of the green. If we are too long here, there is a helping backstop. So 25 yards my shortest chip goes. Not the best of lies. Full backspin applied. Playing the slope and the break in the green. That came out a lot better, but it should come back down off the slope. Didn't expect that to come out as hot as that. But it is going to take me a long time to get to grips with the partial shots, guys. And this is another big putt just for the par save, you know.
This putt's good so far.
Oh, early. Would you believe it? It lipped out.
Well, let's just pop this in and grab a bogey.
But my short game, which on the previous versions of the game was so good, my scrambling, I could really rely on it. I'm really struggling with it so far. It's costing me shots. So we're back to 1 over par. Hole number 10, uphill par 4. Tiny slope. I think we're going to comfortably find the right hand side of the fairway. Really need to work on my swing line. Certainly not finding it as easy to get a straight swing line as what I did on PGA Tour 2K21. We found a light rough here. 178 up 44. I'm going to have to go 5 iron. Full backspin. But there's a down slope if we are too long, or a backstop. Tiny fast. That's a fantastic approach shot. But yeah, for me, the ball physics are pretty weird. It
Good shot.
Bounces firmly and then kind of really stops. Which for me, I just don't think is really realistic. Especially coming out the heavy rough. But it could also be the fact that it's just total foreign as well. Good putt line, surely it's in. It is in, that's a fantastic birdie putt. We do get back to level par. 1, 2, 3, 4 birdies, I think that said. Apologies if I am wrong, it is late at night here. This is a long par 4. No, it's not. It's only 433 yards. So let's see if we can find the centre of the fairway.
Beautiful swing.
Tiny grey fast, that won't affect me at all. 102% power. I think the maximum power you can get is 100 and 10% to my knowledge.
And we're setting up about 120 yards out.
But I must admit, really impressed with this game. It's certainly not just like a DLC. When I seen other guys, the 2K Next makers who had early access, I truly believed that this was just like going to be PGA Tour 2K21.5. It's not. It's a new game. The game style, the gameplay is much improved. Very enjoyable. But my early impressions, initial thoughts are very, very pleasing. I'm actually going to apply full backspin. Slope at my feet's going to take me right. Wind should straighten me out. There's a tiny slow. Now I was really focusing on my swing line that time. As you can see, it's a lot better.
Yep,
But yeah,
that's
I
gonna
can't
do
get
just
over how
nicely.
quickly the ball
I think
sits
a
down
lot
on
of your
firm
putting gets
greens.
talking here from way out.
And these are just the bog standard clubs, guys, that the game gives you at the start of the game. That should start to turn. It is. I think we've left it just short though. The putting's not as difficult as what I feared. It's another solid par. I love the new breakaway shots off the course when you do sink the putt. I think that's a nice touch, nice feature. Hole number 12. It's another par 3, but this is a pretty difficult course. 178, I think my 7 iron. Full backspin. Certainly don't want to be left of the pin. This should comfortably find the green. It's a tiny fast. This should be decent. This should be really, really good. It's going to give me a birdie opportunity from 14 feet out. This is going to turn from right to left, especially the first few feet. Wow, that has turned a lot more.
Here we go, par putt.
So I do honestly believe that the beads break a lot more than PGA Tour 2K21. I don't use a counting method. I'm all for feel. I just don't think that the counting method is a fun way to play. That's just my opinion. There's no disrespect to the guys who use the counting method. Let's see if we can find center of this fairway. It's down 53 feet. Want to keep the bunkers out of play here. Oh, there's my first real
Not sure where this one's
pure
gonna
swing
end up.
timing
Could
off
be
the
rough.
tee box there. And that really is pretty punishing, to be fair. 312 yards
The bunker.
from the sand. I think we can get there with this. 201, 5 wood. Do you know what? I'm going to loft up 5 wood here just to see what happens. These first few rounds is all about experimenting. I fully expect this to land a little bit short of the green, but it should hop on. Get it perfect, but my swing line was absolutely atrocious there. I think that was my issue. If that was a good or a much improved swing line, that would have comfortably found the green. So splash shot. So my shortest splash shot is 34 yards. So I think full backspin, full loft, play the partial, and let's see if we can land this one close. That's way short, 99% power.
Okay,
Now that's a shot
bunker, that's all I care about. Good stuff.
that I embraced on PGA Tour 2K21. Certainly a lot more difficult in this game. I don't think it's got the legs. I think it's just going to come up short. Wow, it's come up way short early. That was on the vibration too, and I thought I added a little bit extra.
This putt's going.
So that's another bogey. 1 over. What an up and down round. But my short game is killing me at the moment.
Okay,
let's see if we can get back to level par. 102%. Baby fast. That's not even affecting the flight of the ball. Awkward kick right. 166 yards. A little bit of loft. Full backspin. There is a backstop there. Playing the slope in the wind. There's a perfect. I should get a pretty far. Oh, that's short. That's short. A lot of backspin generated there as well, combined with the slope. I think that was actually more the slope.
It's a long way from home, but I have faith.
The fact I'm hitting a good few perfects first round is pretty pleasing. I'm just trying to lag this one close. I think I've certainly got the weight here. I haven't.
8-footer here in front
And I
of us.
tell you what, I'm leaving these short where they're certainly missable.
This one's tracking.
Good par save. So I've got 4 holes to try and get back to level par or under par. Hole number 15, downhill par 3, playing 141 yards. Do you know what? I think my gap wedge is the club here with that 4-mile-per-hour wind. Let's see if we can land this one close. Tiny fast. That needs to go. Yeah, that should bounce out firmly. I expected that to carry a little bit more than what it did. Good birdie opportunity though. Let's see if we can drain this one. It's got a chance. Have we hit it? We have hit it. Just misses on the right hand side. Solid par. Pretty confident we'll get level par here, guys. We do have a par 5 coming up. It's just my short game, it's really killed me. This is a difficult tee shot. Up 12. 4 feet. I think this should. Tiny little bit of fade. And I think we can just find the centre of the fairway and it should kick right. Oh, there's another grey fast. 103% power. That's going to run out. Really needed the perfect there. It's found the heavy rough. The heavy rough in this course is so punishing. 77 yards. 88. What's my normal? What's my shortest normal shot? 92. Do you know what? I'm going to play that. Full off, full backspin. There is a helping backstop if we're long past the pin. Don't say that's short. It is short. Put a really good strike in that too. It's going to leave me a chip-in opportunity, which is going to be pretty far and few between in this game. Full backspin. Partial shot here. Would love to make a chip-in, you know. For me, that just doesn't feel right. I've just got to pull that back millimeters. Oh, it's a very fast. Pushed it right as well. I just can't get a feel for the chips at the moment, or the short game in general, so I remain 1 over. Hole number 17, uphill par 5, might be reachable in 2. I'm just going to apply a little bit of draw here against the wind.
Nice swing.
Tiny slope. I don't think we'll reach in 2 though with the uphill elevation gain. 291 yards, 279. Driver off the... I'm going to hit a driver off the deck. A little bit of loft. I don't think it's going to get there, but I just want to see how it feels and looks.
You must be feeling lucky. Taking driver off the turf.
Oh, don't bounce too far. Please stay on the fairway. That's going to slope into the rough. Fortunately, it's just a light rough.
This is your 3rd shot.
39 yards. Do we have a flop? Try to play as many shots as we can. 39 yards. There is a backstop. Full backspin. And let's see how the flop plays and feels and looks. Played that really well. That should bite on a dime. It has done. Hopefully, I can convert this for the birdie and get back to level par. There is a fair bit of movement in this though, you know. We do get our birdie. It's been such an up and down round. It really has. So back to level par. If you gave me that before the round, I would have been pretty happy with that. Just going to apply a tiny bit of draw. It's another difficult tee shot. Don't want to hit a grey fast here, that's for sure. That's Freewood. There's driver. That's going to give me a bigger landing space. Just a tiny bit of draw. Fairway is going to slope from left to right. Oh, there's a grey slope. That's going to be bunker bound.
Tough call. Not sure where this will go.
Please be bunker, not rough.
Okay, and from the sand.
So another good opportunity. Even the sand on this course is pretty punishing. 181, 188. Do you know what? 5 hybrid's pretty good. I'm just going to apply full loft, full backspin, and try and chase this up onto the fairway or front of the green. There's a perfect. This should work out really, really well. Please sit. Oh, what a fantastic golf shot from the sand. Great recovery. It has run on a fair bit, just caught that slope.
Right, we'll take that.
It's going to leave me an uphill
Would
putt.
take you down
3
to
inches.
1 under.
See if we can't finish with a birdie. I would love to get under par here. Certainly going to turn from right to left, especially at my feet. It's going to give it a bit extra because I'm sure the beads break more in this game. Oh, I've really pushed that hard right. Got the weight to. Got the weight to. Oh my goodness, another lip out. That was due to my putt line. I had to read. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Our first ever round on PGA Tour 2K23. My honest initial thoughts are the game really is an upgrade from PGA Tour 2K21. The gameplay seems a lot better. The graphics, not a huge upgrade, but noticeable. And for me, I really cannot wait to bring you more content. But that is it for today's video, guys. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And until the next video, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.